Welcome! This plant is Echeveria. Echeveria is a genus of plants from South and Central America that are succulents, that are leaf succulents. And they are one of the very few examples of succulents that are not cacti in Americas. Because cacti have monopolized all the dry areas, and there are barely any other succulents than cacti in the Americas. But Echeverias are the ones that also developed the ability to grow in dry areas. However, the degree of their succulentism is not as well developed as in cacti because they do not grow in deserts. They grow in semi-deserts and areas that are on the drier end of the spectrum, however not as extreme as a desert. Leaf succulents in general are less well adapted to dry conditions than stem succulents because they have a much larger surface area through which water can evaporate. I bought this plant, I bought this Echeveria at a grocery store. There is a grocery store near me where there is a very small floral department, and sometimes in that floral section they have tiny little gems. When I bought this Echeveria, it didn't look like a gem at all. It was in a very, very tiny pot. The leaves, the very few leaves it had, it was a tiny plant, and the very few leaves that it had were scarred. It didn't look nice at all, but I saw the potential and I'm so happy I bought it. Look at it. The very yellow leaves are pale green when I bought them, turned into pale green edged with red, because this plant is on a south-facing window and there is quite a lot of light there, so the red color is showing up right now. Beautiful. And on top of everything, it produced a stem, a flowering spike, and on top of it there are flowers. The flowers are not very showy. Flowers of Crassulaceae, which is the family of plants to which Echeveria belongs, are never showy. However, the color is beautiful. There are 6 flowers here, and 3 of them are open. 3 of them are not open yet. They will not open more than that. This is how much they will open, but the color is just beautiful, and the fact that they are here at all makes me really happy. And there is another flowering spike that is just emerging. I hope you'll be able to see it. It's very tiny. It's right here. You might not see it, but it is here, and in about 3 weeks there will be another a flowering spike. There will be another cluster of flowers. However, this one will be almost certainly gone by this time. The flowering stem is very fancily twisted into an S, and this is because when it was leaning towards the window, I was turning it, and at one point it's not that the entire stem was leaning towards the window, but the tip of it. So it is something that makes this plant very original and unusual, because usually it's the entire stem that is leaning in all its length. I keep this plant at home all year round because it's not as deeply adapted to dry conditions as cacti. It doesn't require a dormancy period as deep as cacti, so it is at home. The temperature in the room where I keep it is not too high because the room is not heated, but it faces south, so on sunny days it's quite warm there. On gloomy days, on cloudy days, it is quite cold, and during winter time, when the days are short, even on sunny days, the days are too short to make the room very warm. So the temperature During winter time is around 15 degrees, maybe even less at night. And when it's that cold, I water it very rarely, maybe once a month. When it's warmer, it will be every 2-3 weeks. But during the summertime, I water it a lot. I just wait till the pot is completely dry, and then I give it a good soak, and then I wait till it's completely dry, and it will be probably about once a week, maybe even more often than that on hot days. And the plant seems to be responding well to this treatment. The plant seems to like it, as it rewarded me with this flowering spike. Well, this is about it. I hope you like my Echeveria. I like it a lot and I'm really happy with it. Have an amazing day.